1 minute.
Can you see right here, you're going extreme?
Yes.
Good.
So you can start.
I can?
Yeah.
Can I? Sorry. So hello everyone, thank you for joining this presentation. Today I talk about going extreme in a job interview. And first of all, I chose this topic because it's a process that everyone goes through in life, you know. And for many, it's a simple process, but for others, it can be a very difficult moment, a very difficult, a hard process. So going extreme in a job interview. The discussion points are first who I am, the purpose of a job interview, why candidates need to be prepared for the interview, and tips to go in extreme in a job interview. And to finish, we have some comments and questions. So about me, my name is Wellington Fernandes. I am 22. I'm graduated in financial management, and also I am a business administration student. And I am looking for a new challenge. So if you know some opportunity in the HR department, please tell me. And you can access my LinkedIn here in this QR code. The purpose.
I would like to access the LinkedIn.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm so bad with technologies. One minute. I'm looking for the stupid QR code reader. I couldn't find it.
This old guy.
Oh my God, where is the QR code reader? Oh my God, where is it? 1 minute, don't go anywhere. Oh, I'm sorry, go on.
It's possible to read QR code by the camera, isn't it?
No, mine is, I am so poor, mine is an old cell phone.
Yes, depend of the mobile.
Yes, the mobile, this one does not read, so.
Yes. So, but
It's
after this,
functional.
I can send for you the link of my LinkedIn. I think it's
I
good.
access the LinkedIn.
Then you send it to me. I couldn't find the QR code reader.
Okay, so the purpose of a job interview. I think many selective processes are extremely tiresome, you know. First, we have the registration on the company system, the company website or platform. It's a lot of interviews. We have interviews with the HR team, and after with the other managers. We have the group dynamics tests, and also the candidate doesn't always have a feedback. It's very sad. And is this process necessary? So the purpose is to select right candidate because bad hires generate high costs, you know, and make an assertive hiring and hire candidates with values similar to the companies. This is important. And does the company and position meet the candidate's requirements? Okay. And I think on the one hand, the company wants to be assertive, and on the other hand, Is the position right for the candidate? I think sometimes the candidate is perfect, but not for the company or for the position. So we have two sides involved here. Does the company and the position meet the candidate's requirements, and does the candidate meet the company's requirements too? It's like a negotiation process where the goal is both of them to be satisfied, you know. And why candidates need to be prepared for the interview? First impression is important. Yes, you can be the perfect candidate who will bring a lot of positive results for the company. But if you don't do well in the first interview, you will not move on for the next steps, you know. And talking about yourself is not easy. This is very hard, actually. Not everyone knows to talk about yourself. Sometimes it's harder than we think. If you don't know to talk about yourself, how are you will impress an interview. It's impossible, no? Interviewer, sorry. And some interviews are based on high impact questions. We saw about that questions, and its questions are deep questions and make people think about. It's not easy to answer these kind of questions. And this moment you stay shaking and sweating. It's crazy, and this is not easy, and you can waste a lot of and great opportunity in your professional life. But don't worry, I'm here, and now I am going to share with you some tips to help you in this process. So tips to go in extreme in job interview. First, have a good reason and know what you put into it. This is very important. Some people, let me see, some people do like at school, copy the notes, you know, from the board, and after don't know what they wrote. And I was this kind of student. And this is wrong, of course. The interviewer will work based in your resume. So have an objective, a clear and truthful resume, you know. Don't lie. This is important. Never lie. A few days ago, I had an interview and the interviewer said me, oh, you are advanced in Excel, and I was not sure about that. Am I? So have a good reason, please. And do your homework, research about the company. Yes, you need to research about the vision, mission, and values. You need to know about what kind of the product company produce, serves, everything. And some interviewers talk about the company, and others like to ask if you know something about the company. And I think it can be an opportunity to surprise the interviewer. Can't eat, so do your homework. It's better. And predict the questions. Here it is very important. On the internet, there are a lot of questions that are asked in interviews. So research, answer them. It's important for you. but I think the most important thing here is you know yourself. You know what is your life purpose, your short-term and long-term goals, you know. It is important because we arrive in an interview and the interviewer asks for us, why should we hire you? Because I need money. Of course, it's true. And here it is important, the STAR methods, the situation, task, action, and results. Why that? It's because in a job interview, it's very important you show good results from the past experience, you know, and to give these examples in a clear way, you can use these methods, the STAR methods, and it's a logical and organized form for you show your achievements, you know. So we have structured methods here. We have the situation, the task, an action that you developed, and the result. It is good, and it is a very structured method for you organize yourself and to answer a high impact question with a high impact answer, and an answer that will make the interviewer thinking this is the person that I need for my team, you know. And in this line, you will not be lost and you will surprise the interviewer. And I think sometimes it was not a great achievement, you know, it's simple result, I don't know, but the way that you sell your product makes the difference. So this is important. And the role of social media, your social networks say a lot about you. Please take care, New Height. In my opinion, it's a lot of things unethical, I don't know, unethical, to look the Facebook, the Instagram of the candidate, and but some companies, this is part of the process of the recruitment and selection. So take care with what kind of material you put in our social media. And other tips are ask question as needed. Ask a question is good, but only if you really need and if it is a really good question. Dress up well, you know that, and don't talk too much and be objective. And that's all. Now the comments and questions.
Oh, I really like this topic. I think this topic should generate a lot of questions. And Gabi and Neil Heine, do you have any questions to ask Wellington?
Hi. First, I would like to say
Hi.
congratulations for your presentation. It was really good. And I would like to ask, you said that it's not easy to talk about yourself in a job interview. What do you recommend to talk about, like, if I would make a line of what I'm going to say, what do you recommend, like in topics?
I think it's always good you say that you like beer because everyone likes beer.
Perfect person for the happy hour.
No, I'm just kidding. Actually, it's a work to you need to know your purpose, life, what with you want to work, you know. What is your objectives from a long and a short term? What is your goals? With this, it's like you question yourself, who I am, what I want to do of my life. It's simple. It's simple, but in this moment in an interview, maybe it's very hard, you know. So you need to ask questions for yourself. It's not. I know myself. I, but it's not easy. So ask questions for yourself, take notes, you know. You can search on the internet, have a lot of questions that is make in the interview, and it's really good.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Any other questions?
Wellington, sometimes the companies say that input the picture in the curriculum is a negative situation. What do you think with this?
In my opinion, I don't put my picture in the resume, but I totally agree with you. The correct I am not professional, but I think this area, but I think the correct is you just send your picture if the companies ask for, you know. Don't put your picture in your resume, but if the company need for something, you can send.
But why this is a negative question for the company?
Because it's not
picture.
it's not you know, objective. Don't matter if you is white or black person. I don't know if I am talking correct. If you have a short or a long hair, it don't matter, you know. It's not the objective. the the the, the company needed to know about your experience and others basic data.
Oh, actually, I didn't know that. I used to think, oh, put in your picture. Oh my God, he's very handsome. I'm gonna hire him.
Yeah.
She's old, so she looks beautiful. Okay, she looks presentable. Well, I'm gonna hire him. I used to think that putting your I've never put my picture on my resume, and it's been a long time that I've an interview. But I used to think that putting your picture on your resume, it's a good thing. No, I didn't know it's a negative. It creates a negative impression.
No, it's not. It don't create a negative impression, but it's not needed. You know,
Okay, it's not needed.
they recommend it. Don't put. Don't
Okay.
only send if the company need, but the company never will ask for you sending some photo.
Okay. Any other? Yeah, continue.
For the people in the world, the curriculum it's an important situation and something the guys have a difficult for structure the curriculum. Correct? For you, what's the important point that the curriculum need? For example, when people work in a 10 companies, for example, in a curriculum, the people don't need put the 10 companies in the curriculum. What's the point I need to do in my mind for structure my curriculum?
Yes,
You
good
understand?
ask. Yes, yes, perfect. Uh, we have a lot of different resume today. With it resume did, I don't know, in Canvas, PowerPoint, different resume, with a lot of things, photos, graphics, but the traditional and the simple and objective resume is important. It's a clear way to the interviewer see your status, so you need to put your basic data, contact, a brief introduction about you, your last experience, and the experience that is how do I say compatível? How can I say compatível, Joseph?
That is that you can share.
Yes, with the position that you are participating. And so you don't need to put this your last 10 experience, but only the more actual, and the more the better experience that you have.
I would like to ask one thing. It's a real life situation. My mom, she wants to get a job, but she stopped working in 1995.
Oh my God, that's a long
Yes.
time.
That's when my brother was born, and she decided to stop working to take care of him. And since then, she never looked for a job, but now she wants to come back, to get in a company and start working again. Um, but she worked in some companies. What do you think she could put in her resume to make a company pay attention on her? Like, oh, she stopped working a lot of years ago, but she may be good for the company. Do you think she should put all the companies she worked in, or no, just say I have experience on the area and you should hire me?
Yes, I think that if it was good experiences, and these experiences will help her to 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 be part of the selective process, it's good she put these experiences. But I don't know, she was I don't know, doing making bread in the past, just an example, and now she wants to be administrative assistant. I don't know, it is valuable to put this information in the resume, but it's not, it's only the basic information if she don't work in the past so much companies, it's not needed.
Okay, thank you.
My question.
No question. Thank you.
No. I'm just gonna ask you, Wellington, if you want to, my question is this. Let's take, for example, you want to work on a consultancy project, you want to help companies to hire people. Have you ever thought of this kind of job? You help company to hire people, you outsource. We are still gonna we are still gonna talk about outsourcing. So have you ever thought of this project? You outsource for other companies, you help people to hire, you help people to with the payroll. Do you think this is possible in the labor market?
Yes, it's process, and it's the future, because today the companies don't want to have a sector of recruitment and selection. It's a lot of cost. So the company, talk with other companies to that develop this kind of service. It's easier because sometimes it's a specialized professional that knows about I forget comportamental behavior. Yes,
Yes,
behaviors, and this professional that knows about psychology.
psychology.
Yes, and it's a great idea. It's a great idea, and I like this part of the selection, recruitment, and I think it's good.
Okay, just one more question. Let's take, for example, you want to work on consulting, helping company. How much will you charge?
How much I will? Sorry,
Yes,
charge
yes.
per hiring,
Yeah, let's say, for example, a company just call you, I just want you to help me in the selecting process for a period of time. Okay, I want to hire, for example, I want to hire, let's take, for example, I want to hire, I don't really know, administrative, some people that are good in administrating companies, and I want you to work with this selective process. You hire someone good for my company. Just for that period, how much will you charge?
Oh, some company close contract with some people that work with this close contract. It's a negotiation. It's a percentual of the position. For example, if I am hiring you and you will have a salary of 1,000 reais, 10%, for example, it's mine,
Okay.
and I think it's something like this. I don't have a price,
Okay.
for one hiring.
Okay. I don't know, I think you can start planning on this, to work on this. That is why I said that my next project, everybody will be part of the projects.
I hope this project is in Canada, I don't know, London.
So, that's why I said everybody is going to be part of this project, so that everybody's going to will be able to make money. So, questions?
Now it's a great news.
It's a great news, right? So just wait, relax. In January or in February, you're gonna know about the project. So any other questions reminding the beat?
No.
Questions.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
thank you guys.
Congratulations, Wellington, for your presentation.
Thank you.
and I would say thank you very much for the presentation. Wellington, it was a very, very good topic. Talking about going extreme, about jobs. And I agree with you in your first presentation when you talk about, hiring nowadays has been so stressful. You talk about 1 hour, you need to talk to the HR.
Yes,
Later,
yes.
you need to talk to the manager. After, you need to talk to the director. It's been nowadays the selection process it's been, so stressful. And when you check the salary of this boring and crazy selective process, the job opening, the salary of this job opening, the salary is like this.
Yes.
And can the worst part of it is that we have five steps. You pass through the first, you pass to the second, you pass to the third, you pass to the fourth, the last, and the fifth one you didn't pass. You've been coming from the first, the second, the third. So it's psychologically, it's not only psychologically, it's stressful. So it's really crazy. And it's the kind of for example, in the past when I was looking for a job, when they talk about the famous dynamic group, I don't go to that kind of job opening, that interview. No, I hate that kind of interview. I never liked dynamic group. I prefer to sit one-on-one with the interviewer. We talk, we discuss. Then you have a lot of people in the room and start asking stupid questions just to eliminate people. So it's really complicated. 1 hour, 2 hours, stressful waiting. For example, in my company, I am selecting teachers. And 15 minutes. I prefer it's like a four stages, 15 minutes. Go straight to the point. Do this, okay, 15 minutes, it's over. The next day, 15 minutes, it's over. The next day, 30 minutes. I prefer to make it shorter than to have 2 hours, 3 hours, you know. So nowadays, interviews are really boring. You know, you're supposed to be happy. I think on a normal day, when you want to go for an interview, you're supposed to be happy going for an interview. But nowadays, people are afraid. People are afraid to go for interviews. Can you imagine before? I think the interview should be like this. Oh, I have an interview. Oh my God, I'm so positive. You know, I think I'm gonna get a job. But nowadays, when you call people to come for an interview, people are afraid to go for the interview. I'm not sure. You're gonna do the first, the second, the third, the fourth. No, I don't think I'm gonna go for the interview. I'm not sure I'm gonna get the job. It's better not to go because I'm just gonna waste my time. I'm gonna waste my money. And at the end of the day, I'm not gonna get the job.
And after all this process, you don't have a feedback.
Yes, no feedback, no emails, no nothing. They don't just call you after you've gone for the first step, the second, the third, the fourth, nothing. So people are not willing to go for interview anymore.
Yes.
And do you know what? Do you know the worst part of it? If the interview is like King Jika, you know, the interview is very short, 20 minutes, very fast. Okay. For example, I have a company, I know Wellington, I'm just gonna talk, oh Wellington, okay, you just need to do this for me, okay, it's okay, okay. Deal is closed. But when it's a normal interview that you don't know anybody in the company, it takes a long time. Processes, so stressful. It's really sad, but that's the system.
Yes.
Unfortunately. So thank you very much, Wellington, for the topic. It's really, really
Thank you.